to welcome the DDG, Ms. Susan Matosi. Thank you very much for coming through. Start our program. I would like to request the Park Inn Hotel to take us through the safety issues so that we know in case of any emergency, we know what to do. Mr. Innocent Matlalela, the risk manager here, will take us through that safety program.
Good morning, everyone. As said, my name is Innocent Matlalela. I am a risk manager for the hotel and would like to welcome all of you here at Park Inn by Radisson Polokwane. You are all welcome. And we'll also like to take you through our evacuation procedure. In case of any unforeseen circumstances, what to do. For example, this building collapse. Or this building caught fire. One thing to ask is, I know you're gonna panic, but don't panic too much. In a way that you're gonna try to stand up and run. You just stand up from where you will be seated and evacuate the building. When evacuating the building, would like to ask you to use this door as an emergency exit door. Others can use that door also as an emergency exit door. Once you're out of this building, here at Park Inn, we do have trained fire marshals to assist in case of such event. So those fire marshals will be out there on standby to assist, direct you to a safe place called our assembly point. Our assembly point is situated next to our main entrance gate. That's where our fire marshals will be directing you to. While evacuating, and any of you experience any injury, if it's gonna be a first aid injury, we do have trained first aiders that are on standby to assist on such event. While conferencing here, and any of you experience or in a need of further medical assistance, we are teamed with the medical professionals, which can only take them less than 7 minutes to reach our property in need. We also ask you, when you are busy conferencing here and need restrooms or toilets. To use the toilets that are in that building, when you go out from this door, the second door on your left, there is a passage. On that passage, the first door also on the left is for females, and the second door is for males. We also have the mobile restrooms that are just here on the lawn. We've got 2 for females and 2 for males provided for you. As you're going to be having a break or rest time while conferencing and would like to enjoy yourself on our beautiful garden, including our beautiful pool, please feel free to walk around and see the beauty of our hotel. But I'm asking you, if you don't know how to swim, don't get closer to a pool, because I'm only the lifeguard for the hotel available today. So I won't be always available at the pool. One more time, you are all welcome at Park Inn by Radisson. I thank you.
I haven't had a safety program. That is called. One of my friends told me that if you have lived in Polokwane or Limpopo, you see one cloud, you check out your boots, because that's the only time you will wear them, when there's a cloud. So I'm glad it was a bit cold. I could see boots and jackets, warm things, everything. So welcome again, ladies and gentlemen. But the official welcoming to this launch would be done by DDG Susan Matonsi. Ma'am, welcome. Welcome to welcome us.
Good morning and thanks, Program Director. Let me first greet our acting DDG DPSA, Mr. Vikela, and also greet SMS members here, colleagues from different provinces, all Batho Pele champions who are present here today. As indicated, my name is Susan Matonsi. I'm with Office of the Premier. I'm standing in for my DDG Program Director, Mr. Sorowa, who is deployed somewhere else. So I'm standing in on his behalf. Let me indicate that I'm really proud to be part of this momentous occasion where the DPSA has chosen us as a province to host the launch of the Batho Pele Innovation Awards. One must really hasten to indicate that it really marks a significant milestone in our collective journey as public service towards transforming the delivery of services to be more efficient, more inclusive, and responsive to the needs of our people. And as such, we need to look for ways of how we can innovatively change how we deliver services to the people, because what we are rendering really needs to meet the changing environment that we find ourselves operating in. And to meet this changing or challenges that we are meeting with, including the evolving societal expectation from us as public servants, we need to view innovation not as an option, but as a must. And hence these awards, because these awards are there meant to appreciate what or the way, innovative way that we want to deliver services to our people. So this initiative really embodies our commitment to reimagining, redesigning, and reinvigorating how public services are conceived, delivered, ensuring they are accessible, transparent, and citizen-centered. And with those words, as indicated, Limpopo, you know, we have this potential of giving you a weather that is applicable to your province. So do not be fooled. It might be warm now. It might rain an hour later. It might be windy 3 hours down the line. So we can give you all the weather in 4 hours. So as the heartland of the southern part of Africa, let me take the opportunity on behalf of my principals to welcome you to the province, to welcome you to the event. I know you already had your meeting yesterday, and I hope you really enjoyed your stay in Limpopo, and make sure that you leave something in Limpopo, you know, economically so. Don't just stay there, leave something economically so to boost us as a province. We know we are a rural province. We pride ourselves with our rural province, but we know we have been there. The acting DG was saying, Limpopo, you used to be very active. Where are you? We don't feel you, we don't see you anymore. Let me make a pledge on behalf of my province that you will see us, more especially now that this is launched in the province. We will make sure that we are seen, we are heard in the awards. With those words, you are welcome. Thank you, Program Director.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I'm sure all of you do have some form of knowing the social media and everything, and I'm glad we're here in Limpopo. Things are happening in America, and one of the jokes on the social media, they said you started attacking 2 Limpopians. So Limpopo is standing for the country. Limpopo is standing for the country. Some people are fighting alone now in America. They said you started with the president and the other president of the other party. See what is happening? You are fighting, guys. I don't know, some memes, juju many, all those things, but you can't fight with us. So Limpopo is standing for the country. We will continue with our program. Some call him Pa, some call him Bogoto. My colleague Pierre Skondrat is gonna give us a short purpose of this program as is opening up for us to start the program. Bogoto.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Acting DG Vukela, DDG Matonzi, and in absentia, our own Acting Executive Director, Ms. Lydia Sebukedi. Please don't be fooled by the smooth way of introduction by the program manager. His sole purpose was to throw me under the bus. Because he's giving me a task that was already stated in the letter of invitation, that is in the program, and that has been beautifully articulated now by the DDG in terms of why we are here. So what on earth should I be doing? So please bear with me, because what I should have done is already done. What I wanted to say is that If we think we are gathered here today to launch a program, we are mistaken. If we are thinking we've come for the food, or we are anticipating an awards ceremony at the end of the year, we are mistaken. What is the purpose of today? And I'm going to read from a document, and I'll check the hands to see who knows this document. And I'm just going to read a very short excerpt from this document. This document is saying, through our service, we show our solidarity. We enjoy the same quality of service. We are connected through our caring. The beating heart of our country is a community that has all the enablers of modern life. We have water, we use a toilet, we have food on the table, we fall asleep without fear, we listen to the rain on the roof, we gather together in front of heat. What we contribute in our taxes, we get back through the high quality of our public services. That is why we have good clinics and hospitals with well-trained caring doctors, administrators, nurses who rush to our aid with empathy and expertise, affordable, effective medicines, because they were made for all of us. Good schools with well-educated, trained and caring teachers. And this document goes on, and then it has these beautiful words. We all assist the institutions we have creatively redesigned to meet our varied needs. This is why we are here today. And I, hopefully at one stage said, expose yourself to the best things humans have done, and then bring those things into what you are doing. So my question to everyone here is, do you know the best things humans have done in your field, in the line of work that you are? And are you applying that in your line of work? That's what excellence is called. If you are doing that, then you need to find a way into the Batho Pele Awards. If you are not satisfied with the best that humans have done, it means we need to do something new. We need to do something that's better, what humans have done. And this country has a wonderful, wonderful history of doing better than what has been done. If that's the case, then your project needs to be entered for the Innovation Awards. That's why we are here. We're going to listen now to 2 examples, and then we're going to listen to a keynote, and then we're going to the wonderful thing of launching. Coming back to DDG's pledge, it's so wonderful to hear. Because I want to close then with my question I always ask at these events, and I ask it in the previous launch in Limpopo as well. Some of you may remember that. And that is very simple. In the light of what Steve Jobs have said, are you satisfied with the status quo? Are you satisfied with what the public service currently doing and what we are offering to the public? If not, you need to be an innovator. You need to strive for excellence, and you need to enable. Otherwise, we are simply just enablers of the status quo, and therefore we are part of the problem. With that, enjoy the day, and may we see many solutions coming from Limpopo and the rest of the country.
Thank you, Mr. Batho. Thank you, Pierre. Thank you very much. Normally what we do with this program, and especially when we are launching, we do bring in the previous winners so that they form part of encouraging us to enter the new 2025 Batho Pele and Innovation Awards. The reason for that, obviously, is to share knowledge, what made them win, what were their projects, what were the issues that made them win. While the team is getting the video ready, I will just request you to stand for a minute as we pay respect to our Batho Pele overall winner, Dion Terry, who unfortunately passed away. If we can stand for a minute.